Hey, what's up YouTubers? Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a channel all about sports, dedicated to sports and all sports. So let's try and talk about as much sports as possible in about 5 minutes. So let's start with boxing. Yesterday, Andy Joshua, his record is now 17, 17 and 17. That's right, 17 fights, 17 wins, and 17 wins come by way of KO as he beat American contender Dominic Breazeale in the 7th round of their fight at the big arena, the O2 yesterday. Well done, Andy Joshua. That was his first defence of the IBF title, guys, that he won from Charles Martin. So well done to the big man, onwards and upwards. Also on the undercard was Chris Eubank Jr. Chris Eubank Jr. got a 4th round stoppage of Tom Doran. The big thing really is now Chris Eubank Jr., what happens next? Obviously they're talking about him fighting Gennady Golovkin. That's right, the undefeated Gennady Golovkin, the one that no one wants to fight. Chris Eubank Jr. wants that fight. Tom Loffer, who's Gennady Golovkin's manager, I looked at his tweet yesterday and he said he's happy for Golovkin to go to the UK. Big fight with Chris Eubank Jr. at Wembley Stadium. Expect an announcement this week, September, October. That fight will definitely go down. Okay, let's go stateside. Keith Thurman, Mr. One-Time himself, defended his WBA welterweight title by beating Sean Porter in what was a very, very good fight. Both these guys are almost top 5 fighters. I say Keith Thurman's probably number 1 in the division. Sean Porter's around number 3 and number 4. So it's a great mix-up, and finally we get 2 guys fighting each other at the same level. Keith Thurman won the fight by a decision. So Keith Thurman now cements his place as number 1 in the division, but no shame on Sean Porter. Sean Porter will definitely come again. Expect big things, like you got Amir Khan in the division, Kell Brooks in the division, Danny Garcia. So we've got loads of fights coming up, so thank God the 147 division is finally moving. Okay, to football now. Euro 2016 is obviously kicking off, and it's kicking off big time right now. Obviously we're into the last 16 at the moment. Who are through? Let's tell you right now. France have just gone through. They beat Ireland 2-1. They came from a goal down to their win. And guess what? If England win against Iceland on Monday, England play Le Bleu in France. That's going to be a great match. Portugal also through. They beat many people's dark horses in Croatia yesterday, so Portugal are a threat again. We know what Ronaldo can do. It wasn't Ronaldo yesterday, it was Ricardo Quaresma that scored in the 116th minute to knock them through. So they're through. Croatia are out. Wales are also through. Wales beat Northern Ireland courtesy of their own goal, so Wales are through. And also joining them is Poland. Poland beat Switzerland on penalties yesterday as well. So 4 teams through, 4 left to go. My favourites right now for the tournament, regardless if they're not through yet, is Germany. Germany, Spain, England, France. We've got a good Euros. Tennis now, Wimbledon starts next week. Serena Williams obviously a huge favourite to win her 22nd Grand Slam. She's been on 21 for a while right now, we know that. But it's one of her good services, so expect Serena Williams to pick up that 22nd Grand Slam. I mean, just look at it, Sharapova's out, we know that because of the drug ban. Azarenka pulled out last week because of injury. So right now, really and truly, the competition and the depth just isn't there in women's tennis right now. So I expect Serena Williams to win her 22nd Grand Slam, which is unbelievable, and secure her legacy. On the men's side, yes, Djokovic is a big favourite, we know, but he's still always going to have a bit of competition from the likes of Roger Federer, who this is his best surface, and Andy Murray. If Roger Federer gets through to the semi-finals as number 3 seed, he does play Djokovic as number 1 seed, so that'd be a good little matchup. But let's not rule the likes of Stanra Winker, Richard Gasquet, a few others as well, but expect the big 3, Murray, Djokovic and Federer, to all get through to the semi-finals. Okay, to the NBA now, and yes, okay, look, Cleveland Cavaliers beat my team, the Golden State Warriors. Not happy about that, but look, it's what happens after now, and boy, we're starting to get some heat in the NBA right now. Derrick Rose has been traded from the Chicago Bulls to the New York Knicks. Yes, Derrick Rose has been injured, but let's not forget, Derrick Rose is a 2011 MVP, so this kid can ball a bit. So he's gone over to the New York Knicks to join the likes of Carmelo Anthony and head coach Phil Jackson. Big move, I think, for Phil Jackson. Last move, I think, for Phil Jackson. Can they attract more players? They need a lot more than Derrick Rose, but look, that's a good start. In the draft, as expected, as widely expected, Australian Ben Simmons, number 1 draft picked. He's had a great season for LSU. He decided to go early to the NBA, number 1 draft picked, got selected by the Philadelphia 76ers, so hopefully he can build that franchise back up a bit. We know what the last person to get drafted number 1 was, don't we? Yeah, there's a certain, you know who, the answer. So let's see if Ben Simmons can do anything like that kid can do as well. But the big news is, where will Kevin Durant, Mr. OKC himself, play next season? Will he stay at OKC? Will he go to the Golden State Warriors to look up with the likes of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Bogut, Draymond Green, superstar team right there? Or will he go to a rumour I heard this week, the LA Lakers? Yes, they need a player, they need a superstar player. They lost the biggest player of the last 10 years in Kobe Bryant, who retired this season. Who better to fill his boots than the guy that arguably the 3rd best player in the world right now behind LeBron and Steph, Kevin Durant. My money is on that he stays at OKC. But if not OKC, the rumors about Golden State Warriors just aren't going away. So OKC, Golden State Warriors, or the LA Lakers, OKC. Okay, to Rio now, the Olympics. Rio Olympics is almost becoming Rio Olympics at the moment. The latest superstar to pull out is golfer Rory McIlroy. Golf has only just been instated as a sport in the Olympics, so it's a big blow for them. Rory McIlroy said he's not sure what's going on with the Zika virus and doesn't want to take the risk right now. He said, I'm not ruling myself out of the Olympics going forward, but this Olympics in Brazil, I'm not going. So he joins a number of NBA stars and other sports stars that have said they are not going to the Rio Olympics. So it's a big blow for Rio at the moment. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Obviously, the Rio Olympics is only a month away, people, and people are pulling out left, right, and centre. So let's hope that's it. But I don't think it will be. I expect more stars to pull out. Premiership football, guys. Can you believe the Premier League starts in 8 weeks? Yeah, no, it does. It starts in 8 weeks. And yes, I know the Euros are on, and they're not even over yet. But the Premiership starts in 8 weeks' time. So obviously, we've got a lot of transfer rumours. The big one this week is that Jamie Vardy has turned down the opportunity to go to Arsenal. Yeah, we know Arsenal were interested. Arsene Wenger came out and said he was interested. Jamie Vardy said he's going to make a decision before the Euros. He didn't do that. But this week it's confirmed by Leicester that Jamie Vardy has now signed another 4-year extension to his current deal. Big blow for Arsenal and Arsene Wenger in terms of attracting players. If you can't attract Jamie Vardy to go from Leicester to Arsenal, that's a big problem. But well done for Leicester in keeping Jamie Vardy. They're not stopping there, Leicester. They're trying to go for Watford's Troy Deeney. We knew about a month ago they put in I think a £21 million bid that was turned down. Unbelievably turned down by Watford. They've upped it by a couple more million, plus they're willing to chuck a player in that deal as well. So expect Watford to get Troy Deeney in the next couple of weeks. Other big news, obviously Tottenham has signed Victor Wanyama for Southampton under closed fee, but that's a 4-year deal as well. So yeah, the Premiership starts, guys, and you're going to hear so many more transfer rumours on the way. Loads more. Look, that's it, guys. Look, thanks for watching. Remember, thumbs up, please. Subscribe. You can tweet me, guys, at Box Talk UK. I have another channel on YouTube called Box Talk UK. Loads of videos on there. There'll be loads more videos on this channel as well. So look at all the stuff below. Share, subscribe, tweet. Thanks for watching another edition, guys. Peace.